Which players have the most sacrifice hits and flies? Imagine a player who always seems to know just when to bunt or lift a fly ball to help their team score. These players excel at situational hitting, making strategic plays that often go unnoticed. Sacrifice hits and sacrifice flies are key stats that show how well players perform in these moments. Sacrifice hits are mainly bunts that move runners forward, and the batter is credited with a sacrifice when they are thrown out at first base. Sacrifice flies happen when a batter hits a fly ball that allows a runner to score after the catch, and the batter does not get charged with an at-bat. Looking at the all-time leaders for sacrifice flies, Eddie Murray is at the top with 128 sacrifice flies over his career. This shows he was very good at driving in runs in clutch situations. Close behind him is Cal Ripken Jr. with 127 sacrifice flies. Robin Yount and Albert Pujols each have 123 sacrifice flies, which highlights their ability to produce runs when it mattered most. Other notable players include Hank Aaron and Frank Thomas, both with 121 sacrifice flies, reflecting their consistent role in driving in runs. These totals reveal players who had long careers and were trusted to perform in key moments. For active players, Nolan Arenado stands out with 80 sacrifice flies so far, showing he continues to be a reliable situational hitter. Andrew McCutchen also has a significant number, indicating his ongoing contribution to his team's scoring efforts. Sacrifice flies are often linked to players who excel at hitting with runners in scoring position. Their ability to execute these plays helps their teams win games, even if their batting averages or home run totals are not the highest. The history of the sacrifice fly as a stat is interesting because it was first introduced in 1908, then removed in 1931, briefly brought back in 1939, taken away again in 1940, and finally made permanent in 1954. This history affects how we compare stats across different eras. Sacrifice hits, which are mostly bunts, are less often highlighted but are still important for small ball tactics. Players known for their bunting skills and situational hitting tend to have high sacrifice hit totals. Understanding these stats helps us see players' contributions beyond just batting averages or home runs. Sacrifice hits and sacrifice flies show a player's ability to help their team score in different ways. They reflected a strategic mindset and a willingness to make the out if it means advancing runners or driving them in. The players with the most sacrifice flies and hits have shown they can perform under pressure and help their teams succeed in close games. So, when you look at the all-time leaders, it's clear that these players have been key contributors in the art of situational hitting.